Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Dawn Channel. We're here in downtown Las Vegas on a Saturday night on the Fremont Street experience. Truly a one-of-a-kind type of experience down here with the casinos and all the different folks and people watching extravaganza that goes on all over the place down here, as well as the 4-block-long LED screen overhead putting on its display, wowing those of us below often with the power of suggestion, i.e., poker chips and playing cards, as if to try and convince us to get into the casinos and throw our money into those machines or at the tables, etc. But it is definitely a sensory experience being down here. Some of the smells, yeah, I won't get into specifics, but some of the smells can be kind of overwhelming at times. I'll say that. So just be prepared for that. Moving our way through the crowd here. We have Golden Nugget over here off to the right. Binion's over off to the left. So it was, if you watched some of the earlier videos, the crowd was not nearly as thick as it is right now. It is definitely congested. A lot of folks tend to come out the later it gets too. Of course, you know, when folks are vacationing here, they'll come out and they'll, you know, do the thing at the pool and all that. And then a lot of times they'll go take a nap and then wake up at, 9 p.m. or whatever and come back out and do it all over again. So making the most of their vacation by making sure that they don't pass out. But yeah, it's definitely not something that you want to miss. You want to be down here at night on Fremont Street. There's always something different going on, but it's like Planet Chaos says, one of the other local Las Vegas live streamers down here on YouTube. Really, really cool couple. Planet Chaos, that's K-A-O-S. Please throw them a like and subscribe as well. Really, really awesome people. He says nothing good happens on Fremont after midnight, and that is the truth. It's almost like as soon as the clock strikes 12:01, things just start to fall apart down here. They have a huge security presence down here, so that's a good thing. They definitely make sure that, if there is an event, an incident, etc. So now you can see the ground. So yeah, it's cleared out over here. But there's no concert stage over here. It's usually where the concert stages are. They have 3 of them down here. First Street stage, which is back behind us where that crowd was that we were maneuvering through, and then we have the Main Street stage, which is even further behind us, and then Third Street stage which is up here ahead of us, kind of like a ping pong bubble machine thing they've got going on up there. I don't know where these guys get these ideas for some of these displays up there. It's really interesting. I'd like to know the thought process, where they come up with some of these ideas. What's really cool is when they put the aquarium up there and you see the different fish and stuff. It feels like you're kind of like walking through an aquarium or walking through the ocean, perhaps. That's really cool, in my opinion. So definitely look out for that. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really helps recommend us to other viewers. And the almighty algorithm, my big pal Al, I call him. So we're standing here at the what I call the big corner here in downtown Las Vegas at Fremont Street and Casino Center Boulevard. You have 4 big casinos here that meet at this intersection, all of them at least 1 block long in length. Fremont Casino, 4 Queens there in front of us, Golden Nugget here off to the right, and then Binion's out of the frame on the left over there. Really, really amazing how you have these 4 casinos right here at this one spot, all vying for your dollar, right? Trying to do whatever they can in order to get you to woo you inside to sit at one of those slot machines and do your thing. And drop some hard-earned money into those machines. So now we're going to cross back over, or we're going to wait because, no, wait, what are we doing? Okay, we're crossing over. And they have the bollards here. You see these big green bollards with the white stripes on them that help make sure that no vehicular traffic enters the pedestrian mall promenade here, which is a huge safety thing for sure. They had an incident down on the strip a few years ago where someone just lost it I mean, they lost their mind, that is, and ended up driving on the sidewalk. So after that, they decided, okay, yeah, let's put up some bollards. So that's what they've done. And it's probably something that should have happened a long time ago, in my humble opinion. But as we've covered on this channel, Vegas, in a lot of ways, tends to be reactive. Certainly, we've seen that with law enforcement here. The law enforcement in this town is very reactive. You don't see a whole lot in the way of proactive policing. And, when it comes to things like this, especially public safety issues and things like that, almost always it's a reactive measure. They'll, when something finally happens and goes down, then all of a sudden arms will be up in the air, and that's when they say, okay, yeah, we've got to go ahead and do this. But until that time, they figure they're going to save some money and not mention it to folks and not spend the money on those bollards, right? So, but again, it's something that should have been done a long time ago, in my humble opinion. You never know who's going to, I mean, this is a 24-hour town. People are out here drinking all the time. In fact, they say that 20% of the vehicles on the road at any given hour, day or night, are all inebriated. 1 out of 5. So you think about that, you sit at a red light with 10 other cars, 2 of those people in those cars, statistically, are inebriated. So definitely some scary stuff out there. And you also don't know who's been out there, spending their whole paycheck at a casino, losing everything, and putting them in a very bad frame of mind, etc. So the casinos are not built on winners. They are definitely not built on winners. So always remember that. Have a budget when you come down here. If you hit that budget limit, get up and walk away. That's the best advice I can give you. That guy kind of looked like Ted Nugent a little bit there. That was pretty cool. See this huge souvenir shop over here? I've seen a lot of folks and talked to a lot of folks who say, do you think $100 is enough for my gambling budget? And I'm like, it depends upon you. How long are you staying for? Because really, there's the 3rd Street stage right there I mentioned earlier. I mean, $100 does not go very far in this town nowadays. As always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We're very grateful for each and every single one of you. We could not do this without you, and that's a fact. They're playing, the DJ's up there playing some music right now. Otherwise, there would be a live band up there. Very grateful for each and every single one of you, and we will see you guys on the next one here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube.